How's everybody doing tonight? We had a bit of a technical difficulty with that other live, but we're live here now. Welcome to the show. We're just gonna get started in a minute. How are my honey bunnies doing tonight? Lola's gonna be here, Trilly's gonna be here, Dreamer is gonna be here. The Dreamer, get on this video, don't get on the other one. Everyone let me know how you're doing tonight. Do not click on the other live, click on this live, okay? All right. How's everyone? Okay. Well, tonight we're getting into the Jacksons. We're getting into a little bit of Janet Jackson news. Of course, our honey bunny, Whitney Houston, Bobby Brown. And we're going to be talking about Johnny Gill's new album and his music video that came out today, which I'm not thrilled about. So we're going to get into all that. And we're going to have a great time on this live. I think it's going to be like the new system. Lola's going to do Friday. I'm going to do Saturday. So let's just get started, everyone. I hope everyone had a good week, having a good weekend right now. Just let me know how y'all doing. And that's really it. So let's start talking about everything we need to talk about. Robin Crawford's book, of course. We'll be talking about that. That won't be the main focus, though, since we're already doing those book talks with Lola. We don't really want to talk about Robin Crawford's book every time we go live. This is more of like a general topic live rather than Lola's live, which is that's general topics, but we're going to be taking a span of Whitney Houston's entire career, the Jacksons' career, new edition. We're going to talk about them. And I have exclusive tea on Whitney and Jermaine, so we'll get into all that. Let's just see here, everybody. I'm just waiting for a few viewers, and we'll get started. Right now, let me just see, what's going on. I hope everyone's having a good day. Okay, hello, Patricia. Okay, now everyone let Lola know I'm on this live. The other live, the timer, it didn't go so well. So we're on this live now. Hello, Noah. Yes, the Nothing But Love tour. No, the Nothing But Love tour should not have happened. The Nothing But Love. Oh, okay, we're going to get into all that. Let me get the I Look to You album. So we see I Look to You. Hey, D Brown, how you doing? Detroit in the house, right? How's my honey bunnies doing tonight? Yes. Actually, I'm going to take these off. Everybody let Lola know we're on here now. I got to shut down that other live. The timer didn't work, but we're on here now. We're going to have a great Whitney Houston time. So no one wanted to know about the Nothing But Love tour. Knows a honey bunny after at school. So the Nothing But Love tour is for the Whitney Houston album, I Look to You. And I'm not sure why it was called. Actually, it was called the Nothing But Love tour because she wanted to let people know I'm back. I have nothing but love for my audience, for my fans. But I think it should have been called the I Look to You tour. We're going to get into the tour. First, we're going to talk about Russia in 2009. Russia. Hi, Adam. Hi. Let me just give a shout out. Noah, Windsor, Detroit in the house. Windsor, Detroit. Patricia, Philippines in the house. Malaya, Philippines. D Brown, Detroit in the house. Lola, hi, honey. We're going to get started. Noah just wanted to know about the Nothing But Love tour. So we're going to talk about the Nothing But Love tour right now. So, the Dreamer. Hi, the Dreamer. We were at the same Jackson's concert. Wasn't that fantastic? That concert. Oh, my goodness. We're going to get into all that. I'm first talking about I Look to You. And I have exclusive. When more people join, Fine as Wine is here. Exclusive Pat Houston T. You do not want to miss this. She is scamming. Ooh, she is no good snake. So the Nothing But Love tour is in support, Noah, of the I Look to You album. The I Look to You album was a good album. $1 Million Bill was a hit. Yes, the Dreamer, the Jacksons were excellent. Million Dollar Bill, phenomenal. Nothing But Love. I like the song. It's cute. It's a bit too like techno tune. I don't really know, but I like it. Call You Tonight. No, I Look to You. You know, R. Kelly. Maybe we condone. Maybe we don't. I don't know. Whatever your opinion is that on that. I'm not going to out anybody, but that song was phenomenal. Like I Never Left featuring Akon, as Lola said, that song could have been a smash hit. A smash hit. But if it had a music video with like the winter feel or a fall feel, it could have did very, very well. Hello, Patricia. You have the I Look to album? Yes, Patricia. Okay. No, you want me to talk about Russia 2009. Not 2008, 2009. So Russia 2009 was Whitney Houston's, in my opinion, last good concert. I'm not going to say great concert, but it was a good concert. Actually, it was a great concert. And, she had the green first. Lola, I need you to do that look soon. We're coming up on the 10-year anniversary. So I want to see that look. Anyway, she had the green furs, and then she had the black dress with the black fur coat. And then she had the black like leggings with the fur coat when she had $1 Million Bill, the encore. And Rush 2009 was excellent. It was just phenomenal. Her vocals were on point. But once the Nothing But Love Tour, I don't know what happened. I want to know, Lola, was she smoking during the Nothing But Love Tour? Because her voice was very, very hoarse. And none of the performances could she do I Will Always Love You in the correct key. Even easy songs to sing like It's Not Right, But It's Okay. It was very shaky. But something else I want to know is why on the Nothing But Love Tour, Whitney Houston, there was too many shows. But I want to know Patricia, I Like to deserve to be nominated for the 2010. Okay, I'll tell you why I was not nominated for no Grammys, Patricia. You might have told me this. It's because it narrowly missed the eligibility of those 2010 Grammys. I think the cutoff was like August 30th, 31st. And then it didn't get quite there because, it was August 31st in U.S. with Arista. It was August 28th, 2009 in Europe. So I think the album deserved to be nominated just because, Whitney Houston was back. So I think it should have been nominated because Whitney Houston was back. But it didn't, in terms of the songs, I don't know. Let's go through the songs. $1 Million Bill, yes. Nothing But Love, okay. Call You Tonight, no. I Like To, yes. Like I Never Left, yes. Song For You, no. I Did It My Own Strength is cute. But Whitney Houston really needed to apply them lyrics to her own life. She tried the best she could, but it was just too much to handle at that time. Being divorced, being sober, raising a late teen daughter, too much to handle. Worth It, no. For the Lovers says, comment right now if you've seen. Hello, Mimi. Where are you from? I saw you on the live yesterday. For the Lovers. Did you see when she opened with For the Lovers on the Nothing But Love tour? For all the lovers in the place. That was an excellent intro. Oh my God. Goosebumps. Yes, Lola. Worth It, no. Oh, we have already run through that. For the Lovers, I Got You, no. Salute, no. So there's only like 4 or 5 good songs in the album. I like about 6 or 7 of the songs. But I don't know if it was Grammy worthy, but definitely the single should have been nominated for something, or like best R&B single, something like that. Not exactly. You're from Florida, Mimi? Okay. Well, we're here to talk about tonight. Let's go through our topics. We're going to talk about the Jacksons. We're here to talk about Janet Jackson. We're here to talk about Michael Jackson, too, in the background. We're here to talk about Whitney Houston. We're here to talk about Bobby Brown. And we're here to do a review of the new Johnny Gill album. Lola, did you watch the video, the Ralph Tresvant video, Johnny and Ralph? I have some words about that in a moment. Okay, yes, The Dreamer, exactly, honey. If I Like To was not good, or was not got eligible for the 2010 Grammys, a song from I Like To would be, a song should have been nominated. $1 Million Bill should have been nominated and should have performed. I think should have performed at the Grammys. But due to the shows for the Nothing But Love tour, that murdered the album. No shows should have been done. The Good Morning America, I'm surprised that didn't murder the album before it came out because the vocals were shaky on that performance, but it was okay. But not as bad as Nothing But Love. Adam, do you know? Okay. So I'm going to get into the Jordan Sparks controversy. Adam, my honey bunny, wants me to talk about this. So remember Jordan Sparks from American Idol and the Sparkle right there and there. So, yes. Oh, yes, they're old looking now. What do you mean, Lola, they're old looking now? Tell me about that. So the Jordan Sparks controversy, I'm not going to show you actually, I'll show you the photos. Hold on one second. Lola, I need you to clarify, honey. LOL, yes, they're looking old now. Let's get started. We're going to talk about that Jordan Sparks controversy. So, everyone see here? That's Jordan Sparks' family. Her husband, her son, herself. Remember, she was in Sparkle with Whitney Houston. Okay. So, basically what the controversy was that her husband, his name is Dana, had posted a photo with another woman. See this girl right here? He had posted a photo with that woman. And basically what he had said, no one can get me out of the house past 10 o'clock and I'll be smiling this big. And people took the arm. So it was like, you have a wife and a child. Okay, let me catch up on these comments. You can see a song. Yeah, it's a song. Oh, a song for you. What was that? I know, but Mimi. I Look to You album was good. I was proud of her for coming back from the album. I wasn't around at that time, but I did hear $1 Million Bill on the radio when I was 5. And when I listened to it I've not been a Whitney Houston fan that long. I've only been a fan 6 months, but I know all the material now. I remember $1 Million Bill on the radio when I was 5. And when I heard it again, I felt I clicked. I knew that song. Okay. They Still Dance. Yes, The Dream. Are we talking about the Jacksons or are we talking about New Edition? I don't know which I'd rather go to because RBRM was also in Detroit that same night we saw the Jacksons, The Dreamer. I didn't know back then. I wasn't really a fan of Bobby Brown and them back then, but I would always choose the Jacksons over a New Edition show. Just personally, they're a lot older, but they're not going to do it as longer. Plus, just all the hits the Jacksons have. Johnny and Ralph. Yeah, Lola, Ralph is a bit slim, so his face looks sunk in. My face is going to look sunk in one day. Yes, D Brown, $1 Million Bills all over. You know that. Lola, I've only been a fan 6 months. I've been a fan of the Jacksons for about 3-4 years now. Bobby Brown, a year. Whitney Houston, 6 months. But as you can see, I have the material. And we're going to get into all that. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the Jordan Sparks controversy. Okay, you love the bald version of a song featuring singing Welcome Home Heroes. I Look to You. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Patricia. Okay, so the Jordan Sparks controversy, her husband. Okay, let's get back to I got to put in context. So okay. So that's her, the husband, the son. Okay, cute family. But the husband posted, everyone slow down in these comments. I got to explain this controversy. He posted a photo with another woman, and he said, no one gets me out past like 10 o'clock and has me smiling this big. And people took arms. They felt like, what are you doing? You are married. So she comments, she wrote like a whole damn paragraph about lay off him and stuff like that. Now, I don't know. What do you guys think? Was that respectful? Was that disrespectful? What do you think? Especially for a nice Christian girl like her. She's so nice and she's so sweet. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't. It's just like the press is not needed in that manner. Mimi. Oh, yes, Mimi. When I'm a fan, I am not a casual listener. I take it all the way, honey. I've seen the Legends live. I've seen the Jacksons, New Edition, RBRM, Bobby Brown and Belle Biv DeVoe. I've seen Lionel Richie. I've seen Janet. I've seen all them honey bunnies. Patricia, Mimi, yes, Lola. Yes, the Dreamer. The Dreamer. Were you at the Michigan Lottery Amphitheater, May 30th, 2019? Look. RBRM, baby. Yes. Were you at that concert, May 30th, Michigan Lottery? Let me know that, the Dreamer. I had an excellent time. Bobby Brown was on point. Do you think it was an affair? No, I don't think it was an affair, Adam. I think he's just being disrespectful to his wife. Welcome back, Noah, honey. Yeah, it was a little Noah, $1 Million Bill. You know that is the jam. That is something that got me into Whitney Houston. What do you guys think of the Jordan Sparks controversy? Before we move on, me and the Dreamer here talking about I think me and the Dreamer have been to a lot of similar concerts. Dreamer, you got to let me know next time there's a concert in Detroit. We're going to like meet up at the Hologram Tour. I'm trying to arrange something with Trilly. Where is Trilly on this live? Noah Gaskin, do you think Bobby Brown may have? Oh, yes, Bobby Brown is sorry for what he did. I have to say, Noah. Looking back, okay, Lola, the best concert I've been to was the Jacksons, just because of this. Okay, I'll explain to what happened. So, when the Dreamer Miller was there, I was at the Lauryn Hill concert 2018. D Brown, I was not at that concert. Oh, you was at Turin Eagle? Okay, no, I was at the Michigan Light Amphitheater in Detroit. Now, Lola, in terms of anticipation and hype, it was the Jacksons, because that's the act I've always wanted to see. Now, this would happen. So the Dreamer can attest this. We're kind of like outside. It was for free. They did it for free for their own grace for the city. And it was like a stage in the parking lot and like the surrounding streets. We were in there. Then there was a seated section. That was for VIPs. I didn't know about that. So the Dreamer's in that seated section. I was like a little bit back. I was in like the general. We were all just standing, and it was not that hot. But the screen worked. You know, they have screens show like visuals, their old videos of Michael's. They were trying to get it online, and it never got online. So they just performed, and it was phenomenal. It was nothing but a simple stage with some lights, and the mics turned on, and it was the band. It was phenomenal. Now, I was let down by the screen at work and not having bigger staging, but that was not their fault. That was the festival's fault. And the festival needs to up their ante if they're doing it next year. And I want to see who's coming. Yes, D. Brown. Oh, sorry. The Lauryn Hill concert. What happened at that concert? Janet's concert was excellent. That was a real good concert. But yeah, that was excellent. I was kind of far away. The tickets was expensive. But that was an excellent concert. Bobby Brown concert, in terms of anticipation, that was probably one of the top, because I was a Bobby fan before Whitney Houston, and I really liked that he's lost a lot of weight. His performance was on point. I really, really enjoyed the concert with Belle Biv DeVoe. I'd rather see a Bobby Brown solo show than Belle Biv DeVoe. I like their songs. They're coming again to Detroit. Let me just promote this for them real quick. If you want to see Belle Biv DeVoe and you're in the Detroit area, January 15th, they will be in Detroit. But it's 21 and over, and I'm 16, so there's no way I'm going to that. But, they'll be back. Anyway. Noah Gas. Yes, Noah. They should have thought before they posted. Yeah, we got all the Honey Bunnies. D. Brown, if you come down to Detroit for the hologram tour, I want to get the Trilly, Dreamer, myself, and you all at the hologram tour, okay? Mimi, was Bobby dancing? Okay, Bobby Brown doesn't dance like he used to, but I don't expect him to dance like he used to. Neither does Jane, and neither does Jackson. His performance was on point, though. I've seen videos online where it's more sluggish, even depending on the night of the tour. But that night, the Detroit Love, he was on point. He was on point. Okay, Courtney H. Hi, everyone. I was on Lola Live yesterday. Thank you, Courtney. Welcome, honey. Where are you from, honey? Okay, D. Brown, what was you mad about? Is Janet really tiny? Okay, Lola, I was very far away, but this was the state of the world. Remember 2 years ago when Janet just had her baby and she lost a lot of weight? She was very tiny at that tour. She looked excellent. The performance level, I don't think we're ever going to get to see Janet Jackson perform that good again. Now she has, I'm sorry to say it. See, this is what she looked like when I saw her. Well, not like this. This was from the second leg of the tour, but same weight, same look. She looked phenomenal. Good costume, good staging. Now she has put on a lot of weight, and that, I'm sorry, it affects her overall performance level. You're not able to move like you did, but I don't blame her. She's raising her son by herself, and maybe you don't have the time. But I've never really seen anyone gain weight or lose weight faster than her. So she might come back. She might be motivated. I hear she has an album in 2020 coming out. I'm excited. I did a philosophical song analysis on the knowledge the other day for one of my classes at the high school, and I got a very good mark on that. I got 20 out of 20, so I was happy, very happy. The Dreamer, Lola, she's short. Yeah. Oh, the Dreamer. You was at that concert too. You was at the Little Caesars Janet State of the World. Yeah, she was tiny. She's gained weight now, but she's tiny. Then that performance was on point. Yes. The Jacksons are the Jacksons of any decade, but definitely. Yes, Lola. I live for those shows. Now, Belinda Davids, the Whitney Houston impersonator, the top, is coming kind of close in February. Should I go or should I wait for the hologram? I want to know that. Deidre, Janet does put on good shows. She made it. Yes. Now, Deidre, what leg was you at of that tour? Did you go to the State of the World tour? This is important. State of the World 2017, 2018 State of the World, did you go to the Metamorphosis, or did you see her like in San Francisco and Europe right now, or did you see her before that? Because it kind of matters depending on talking performance level. Noah, what do I think about the beef between Robin? I don't think there is no beef. They kind of like, they're over that. But it was funny. It was a fun interview. You know, we had a snow day that day, so I was watching it live. The Dreamer, now I couldn't stand up. No one was standing around me. I wanted to stand up at that show, but due to people just going for a night out and they was not into it, I couldn't stand up. But during Together Again, you know, when she had everyone jump, I stood up. I really wish she had done Scream, you know, her song with Michael, because that's really made me a fan of Janet. But, you know, it must be so emotional. Like, I don't know if I could sing a song with my deceased brother. Rest in peace, Michael. We love you. We love you, Michael Jackson. Every night. It would just be too much to handle. So I understand why sometimes yes, sometimes no. Adam Zudi, what's okay? Adam, we're going to get to that Pat controversy. I'm the only person that didn't experience much concert. Yes, Patricia. Don't worry. That hologram might come. I suggest you go. Honestly, what do I think killed Whitney? Not drugs. Honestly, I do not think it was Pat directly or Nick Gordon directly. Nick Gordon for Bobby Christina, absolutely he killed her. Whitney Houston, maybe the record industry. Yes, the Dreamer. Rest in peace, Michael. That makes me so sad that I've seen everyone but him. Oh, it's so sad. And James Brown too. Rest in peace, James Brown. Oh, my idols. Michael Jackson was my first music love. I'll get into that. The Dream. Oh, Trilly. Detroit in the house, Detroit in the house, Detroit in the house. Trilly, me, the Dreamer, and you got to go to that hologram tour at the Fox. Deidre, I went her All For You. Oh, yes. The All For You tour. Now, that must have been on point. That was like the best shape I've ever seen Janet Jackson in. That was a huge stage. Yes, Trilly, welcome. I believe Nick murdered. Yeah, Nick is shady. He had something to do with it. You know what? Yes. Nick Gordon, we're going to get into him. I don't have exclusives, but I can tell you. No, Bobby Brown won the suit. Oh, okay. Here's Bobby Brown book, everybody. It's a very good book. I suggest you buy it. No, here's him and the new wife. Here's Ralph. Okay, here's him and Whitney. And if you want a rare photo of him and Bobby Christina now, that's a photo. There's a photo of Bobby Christina and his mother. No, Bobby Brown was not even involved with that. They were divorced by them. Bobby Brown was performing in Mohegan Sun in Connecticut when Houston died in LA. No, Bobby Brown has no blood on his hands. Courtney H, what is my opinion on Pat? I have exclusive tea on Pat Houston. Yes, Patricia, she probably did hire someone. Deidre, what's your favorite? No, Adam, as I said, Bobby Brown was at Applebee's in Connecticut with this guy, Ralph Tresvant, performing on the New Edition tour, the 2012 30th anniversary tour, when Houston died in LA. Bobby Brown was not involved in that. There was divorce. They didn't really even see each other in person. Okay. Do you guys want the tea on Pat Houston? You got to leave me a comment right now that you want the tea on Pat Houston, because I'm going to give you some good Pat Houston tea. I don't think anyone else has uncovered this. So you guys all leave a comment, and I'm going to talk about Pat. Okay, Lola, I'm going to explain how I became passionate about music. Then we're going to get into Pat. So how I became passionate about music was through... Here we go. Michael Jackson Pat. Now, this is a long story, but I'll explain to it. So my father was showing me the Weird Al Yankovic, the Fat. And I said, let's watch the Bad video first. So I was watching Bad, and I fell in love with Michael Jackson right away. Oh my God. I was like, this is it. Like, I never even liked music before then, but Michael Jackson, like the Bad album, all the albums, History, it really got me into music and jump-started that. So they went Michael Jackson first, then it went Janet, then the Jackson 5, then it was, I believe after that, I was into Rick Astley. And then I got into... I think it was James Brown, then Bobby Brown, Whitney Houston, Lionel Richie, and now like Johnny Gill in them. Okay. Yeah, Patricia, I think she ignored those phone calls. So So if you want to start all with Michael Jackson, he's my one love. I hope they do a hologram of him one day. I need closure. I did not have closure over that death. And it gets me so mad. People talk so poorly of him. And they don't know the real Michael Jackson. They don't know the real Michael Jackson. Real Michael Jackson was a loving, caring person, second to none with his performing. And all the people, Oprah Winfrey, I'm not pleased with you at all. Robin, don't sit down with her. Okay. Oh, Anna Pizzuti. Yes, I've seen Lionel Richie too. I don't know if I mentioned that. Okay, Patricia, my opinion on Leaving Neverland, completely false. I have people in my family wanting me to watch that. They're just trying to take Michael Jackson down. Do not buy into that. I swear to God. You need to see past those headlines. Michael Jackson is nothing but a caring, loving person. You see that. With R. Kelly, it's like, ooh, maybe something happened there. Michael Jackson, no. Nothing ever happened there besides someone who's too nice and someone who had a lot of power that they wanted to take down. But here's the Pat Houston tea. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for the Pat Houston tea? She is doing a toy drive, now for the Whitney Houston Foundation, for the Marion P. Foundation. You know the Marion P. candles? Well, Marion P. is no candle line. Marion P. is Marion Patricia Houston. And when Bobby Christina died, she didn't ask for no donations to go to the Whitney Houston Foundation or send them to Bobby Brown for the Serenity House. And I will be donating to that Serenity House. She said, oh, if you want to make a donation on behalf of Bobby Christina, send it to the Marion P. Foundation. Leola went off. Now, Leola Brown recently is like an iffy thing, but he has a dreamer. Don't even watch it. We love the Jacksons. We go to their shows, show them respect. Don't even watch it. Don't even give it a view. Deidre, yes, Michael was the greatest. Oh my God, if I could have seen him live. But I seen the Jacksons. I've seen Janet, so I'm glad. Okay, did you guys get the Pat T, or do you want me to repeat it again? Because I'll keep going. I can go with this all night long. Now, I'm going to give you my opinion on the hologram tour. Okay, the hologram tour. I will be going. Me and Trillian, the Dreamer. I want to see what that hologram tour does when it comes to Detroit. Okay. And how old is you, the Dreamer? Okay, Patricia. I don't watch it, Patricia. We ain't even giving an interview. Yeah, and I'm as if Pat doesn't have money. She doesn't even have to declare that because she doesn't make enough money on that charity. Noah, you can come to that hologram tour. Yes, Lola. Marion is Pat. Pat's full name, her birth name is Marion Patricia Houston. And here's some other Pat T. So I was looking through Pat's comments. I was trying to find something shady she did. And someone wrote, you and your daughter will never be Whitney and Bobby Christina. Right? And what she writes back is, and thank God for that. Now, devil's advocates say, oh, well, she's just saying, well, thank God we're alive. But that is extremely disrespectful. Thank God for that. Well, you'll never have the clout. Let's forget about clout. You'll never have the impact Whitney Houston have. Am I ever going to have a Pat Houston shelf in my display? No, ma'am. And I'm not buying one of your demonic candles either. No way. Okay, I'm not buying Pat's candles. Bobby's wife. Yes, the Dreamer. That Serenity Housing. I don't know. Now, I don't really care who owns it. I just want to know the work they're doing. Now, when I was at the concert, the Bobby Brown concert, I don't know if he did this where you were at the Dreamer, but during Roni. He broke like the band down, like break it down. And he said, he's talking about his children, and he said Cassius had just turned 10, and then he said, I carry one with me. I like a necklace of like an angel, and he said, I appreciate it if, in memory of Barbara Christina, you donate. And I thought, okay, that's nice. And no one was dry. I don't even cry at like funerals. I was crying. That was so sad. She said in a recording that, yes, Deidre, did you hear that recording? Oh, that was horrible. Noah, my thoughts on Robin's book. Dreamer, we're all getting together. Whitney Houston, I'm 16, Trilly's in his 30s. I don't know how old you are, D Brown, but we're getting all together for that tour. My thoughts on Robin's book, A Song for You. Okay. Let's get into this book. I love the book. I have not read the sections about Bobby Brown, but, he was back then. It was not the best of times. Bobby Brown has changed. He has matured. So some things he did with Whitney Houston, I've been around situations of, let's say, domestic violence. So I can see how someone can be an abuser, but see, the wrong in their actions. So here's some of the rare photos. But I noticed a mistake with the photos, okay? Here's a mistake. A mistake they made. Okay. Nip and me playing doubles during the Baby Tonight Tour 1993. There was no Baby Tonight Tour 1993. That was a Bodyguard tour at that moment, at that point. So that's a mistake, right, Lola? Bodyguard tour is 93. 93, 94. There's no Baby Tonight Tour 1993. Okay, the Dreamer. Okay, you'll be 30 soon, D Brown. Well, we're all kind of like a mixed bag of age. Moment our lips touch. Yes, Noah, yes. The Dreamer. I'm only reading 3 chapters a week right now, so I haven't really cried a lot yet, but I know it's going to get emotional. Lola, do you think we should up the ante on your lives in terms of chapters? Like do like 5 chapters a week just to speed through it so we're done before Christmas. We can do like a One Wish live. Yes, The Dreamer. That book was very, very sad. Okay, The Dreamer. If you want to go to some Whitney Houston locations in Detroit, I'm going to give them to you. So when Whitney Houston was doing Sparkle, good movie. She filmed her last prescription at the Woodward Walgreens. You ever been there? I went there before the Janet Jackson concert just to kill time, and I was like, oh my God. That was why, like, the bottles they found in Whitney Houston's hotel room, the pill bottles, just their prescription medications. It was filled in that pharmacy, so that's impressive. Yes, no, Chris, I'll do it. I'll try. Yes. Patricia, Robin is a great person. I don't know why. Yeah. Some Whitney Houston fans, I think, was homophobic, I've been around a lot of homophobic people in my life, so who knows? I think they don't want to. They think let her rest, let her rest. Whitney Houston is not. There's a difference between rest in peace and let her rest. Whitney Houston can rest in peace. But if I want to talk about Whitney Houston, I'm going to talk about her because if we just let her rest, then the legacy will die. Yes, D. Brown, that Woodward Walgreens, that's where she got her last ever prescriptions. And I want to go on like a Sparkle field trip with my Detroit Honey Bunnies. Now the Fillmore, remember that was the last scene in Sparkle where Sparkle, I got to keep this movie up, where Jordan Sparks, she does a concert at the Fillmore and she does One Wing and that was the song, Love Will Have You Up and Down All Around. Remember that song? Yeah. That was at the Fillmore, the outside shot. Now they filmed the inside of that scene for some reason in a music hall. Music hall Detroit. So I don't know why it was like the inside of one venue doubling for another. Yes, keep her legacy alive. Yes. Now, I want to know what everyone's thought was of the Sparkle movie while we have it. What was your favorite song from the Sparkle movie? Did you like Celebrate? Did you like One Wing? Did you like I'm Running? I'm a Man? What song did you like? Now, the Fillmore changes marquee, so it's not that marquee that they did when Whitney Houston was there. And I'm so mad because I just missed it, but I'm going to go on like a Sparkle field trip, and I'm going to take photos. I'm going to share with you guys. I'm going to see like the house. Celebrate. It's time to celebrate. Come on, I celebrate you. You celebrate me. Yeah, that was an excellent song. I'm getting that Sparkle soundtrack very soon. Okay. Celebrate. You like Celebrate, Lola? I love Sparkle movie. Oh, yes. One Wing. Oh, this song's for Sister. Remember that part? Oh, emotional. I don't know. I'm never going to. You know what? Adam, when you come over to my house, Adam's very close to me, so we're going to watch that. You like The Bodyguard. Now, Noah and Adam was at my Okay, Adam's mother in the comments saw Whitney Houston live. I got to interview her, talk to her about that. Yes, Lola, she really. Deidre, you want me to do the Sparkle locations? Where are you from, Deidre? Noah and Adam came to my Bodyguard party. That was the bomb. We had the best time with the Bodyguard. Oof, that was excellent. Now, Waiting to Exhale. I like Waiting to Exhale, too. Preacher's Wife. This is going to be on heavy rotation. Brandy. The Norwoods know. I want to know to that note. I want to know about Whitney Houston and Ray J's relationship. How far did it go? What was going on there? The Norwoods have the exclusive tea. We all know that. You like Love One Wing, Love Will. And so that's the best songs. Oh, 1999, Adam. Okay, so I know exactly when your mother saw her then. She did 2 dates at the Fox Theater in Detroit. My Love Is Your Love tour. Yeah, My Love Is Your Love tour. Yes. You're from Little Rock, Arkansas. I think Bobby Brown was there recently. I might be mistaken. No, that's true. No, did you see Janet? No, it's Janet. Sorry. Noah, I always scared to watch Sparkle because she died and it broke her heart. Oh, don't be sad to watch it, D. Brown. It's a wonderful movie. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Sparkle was really Whitney Houston's passion project. Honestly, Whitney Houston was sober when they were doing this, and it showed. The performance of it was excellent. Who remembers this part? Watch. Sister, if you're gonna tell my tragic life story, at least give me the honor of getting it correct. Sure, I'm gonna pass out a few times. I've had my moments, but never was I laying in my own vomit. Remember that scene? Yes, Adam. Ask her if it's like in 1999 on the My Love Is Your Love tour, and I can provide more. Yes, remember that scene? I say that all the time out of context when I'm like at the lunch table, and people are like, "What the heck?" Maybe I should start quoting some Whitney Houston lines. Girl, you got too much great stuff in here. So, what did he say? I'm here to protect you, not help you shop. Waiting to exhale. I can't get into those lines. They're a bit racy. Preacher's wife. Oh, I felt so bad for the preacher. Wasn't he stressed? Oh, that was an excellent movie. Now, everyone let me know now. Do you okay? The character of Carmen and yeah, that character was reminiscent when he's running off with maybe the wrong person, moving too fast. Yes. I would have loved. I remember this promo for Sparkles on TV when I was like 8, and I wasn't really a fan of Whitney Houston. I was not a fan when Whitney Houston died. I was not really even a fan of music until a few years ago. But when I remember I was on vacation and that Oprah interview with like Bobby Christina and them came on, and even I said to my mom, like, didn't she just die? Like, why is Oprah doing this interview? Something was off about that to me. Then I remember the promos for Spark, and they were really like pushing like Whitney Houston. She wasn't in the movie even that much, but they was really hammering like in the previews, Jordan Sparks, blah, 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 and Whitney Houston. They was really hammering that. But the movie, it did okay. Could have done better if Whitney Houston had been alive to promote it. Can you imagine Whitney Houston going like on Ellen and like Michael and what was that called? Kelly and Michael Strahan and all those shows. Like Jordan Sparks tried the best she could, but they would need the star power of Whitney Houston to elevate that movie, to get it into the mainstream. By that point, her death was old news, and I believe it could have done a lot better. Welcome back, Noah. Now, I want to know, everyone, what is your favorite Whitney Houston, let's say, album? Yeah, what is your favorite Whitney Houston album? Now, do you like Whitney Houston, the debut album? Do you like the Whitney album? Okay, Coordinate, what you thought on the Houston? Okay, Coordinate, I've watched that show front to back in the summer, and my thoughts on that was, what the heck was going on? They should not have been filming that show. Bobby Christina was out of her mind, and oh my God, it was too sad. I can't even handle that. I'll watch Bean Bobby Brown all the time and have a good time with it. But that show was too much. You should not have been doing the show when Whitney Houston was just dead. Oh my God, that was horrible. It's like the Pat Houston show, guest star Bobby Christina and Sissy. No one on that show is even a Houston, like a full Houston. Think about it. Pat Houston, Rhea Houston, Gary Houston, they ain't Houstons. Sis Houston is a married Houston, and Bobby Christina is half Houston. How's that the Houstons on her own? That's like the Browns, Garlands, and Sissy Houston on her own. Oh, that interview broke my heart. Remember that? Oh, I can't. I will not rewatch anything of Oprah. I want to rewatch that interview when he did with her, but I'm like, no. Okay, Lola, I was listening to Something in Common from the Bobby album. Okay, remember? The Bobby Brown album, Something in Common. Okay. I was listening to Something in Common, and like, you know, when Spotify like plays a single, they play like the next song, and they play $1 Million Bill, and I was like, let me give this a listen. Oh, yeah. And that's when you fall in love with Whitney Houston. The first album I bought was I Look to You, and then I bought many of the others. But yeah, it was $1 Million Bill. I love that song. Noah Gascon. You like I Look to You? Same here, $1 Million Bill, baby. Yeah, it was sad. My Love Is Your Love, DJ. I love that album. But every song on the album is about a breakup. Notice heart. Let me get the album. Let's go through this. It's Not Right, But It's Okay. Breakup song. Heartbreak Hotel. Breakup song. My Love Is Your Love, When You Believe. Not breakup songs. If I Told You That. Sort of a breakup song. In My Business. Negative. I Learned From. Yeah, these are all like breakup songs. That's what I always said. It's like a breakup album. When he wasn't really going. Maybe she was breaking up with Bobby Brown at the time. I don't know. The early Whitney was some of her best work. Yes, that wasn't her best work. She was really motivated. And we got the Johnny Gill album Breakdown, but we're still talking about Whitney Houston right now. let's talk about Johnny. You want to talk about Johnny Gill, everyone? How we reached the end of the Whitney Houston portion? Well, we're gonna get back always to Whitney Houston, especially when you're doing the New Edition group. Johnny Gill did the song when he's remember on The Preacher's Wife with like Ralph and Bobby and them. Right to tell the song. Let's see if you guys remember. You guys want to talk about Johnny Gill? Now, this is the one artist I want to see live. I haven't. I'm not seeing Johnny Gill and Ralph live. I saw, Bobby Brown and Belle Biv DeVoe together, RBRM, but I did not, Ralph and Johnny. They need to get back together. No one's getting younger. Yes, no, Whitney Houston did go downhill when she moved to Atlanta. Lola has that video. Whitney Houston moved to Atlanta, worst mistake of her life. That was 100% true. It was horrible, horrible, horrible mistake. Her life really spiraled out of control. It was not a good move for her. Mentally, physically, emotionally, her drug use got more strong. It got stronger. She started using crack, allegedly. She was involved in extramarital activities. Do you guys remember the episode of Being Bobby Brown? They're like at the arcade, and he calls her on the phone and he goes, "Who's at the house with you?" And Deidre's ex, and we're getting to that. And he gets really mad, and they got that on the camera, so she was probably doing extramarital activity then. But so was he. If you watch Walter Lee Hampton, he has the exclusive tea. Okay. Lola, Bobby Brown performs very well live. I must say he's not as fast as he used to be, but we're not expecting that out of him. I'm just happy to see him alive. We've lost so many of the legends of the past that I'm just glad to see him. And he performed very well. He does enough dancing. He sang all the hit songs I wanted to hear. And it was a great concert, but Belle DeVoe really helped back him up, I think, in terms of like the dancing. So it was good. A little blending of Johnny Gill. Yep. Yeah, there were so many artists on that song. No, Bobby Brown has aged, but he's looking much better, And I'll be back, everybody, in 1 minute. We're just going to take a 1-minute intermission. I'm going to come back with some water, and I'm going to give the exclusive Johnny Gill album review. So stay tuned. Okay, honey bunnies, we are back on the live. What's everyone's favorite Johnny Gill song before we start? Do you like Rub You the Right Way? Do you like My? I don't really know his work that well, but I like it. Okay, so let's talk about that. So Johnny Gill's new album, I'm proud to report, is a great album. Excellent. Now, you never heard of Johnny Gill, Courtney, from New Edition. Hold on 1 second. Actually, I don't have it here. New Edition, Bobby Brown's group, I call him Bobby Brown's group, but, it's not really his group. But, Can You Stand the Rain and If It Isn't Love, Mr. Telephone Man, those songs? Hit Me Off, those songs? Yes, Patricia, I'm not trying to get caught by them, but yes. Oh, no, D. Brown, it's not about Johnny. Look. These two make a good combination, Johnny Gill and Eddie. Yes, used to. The Dreamer. I mean, D. Brown. You like My? No, we're going to get into Eddie Murphy and Johnny Gill and what I think about that. Allegedly. There you go off the Boomerang soundtrack. What do you mean? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes, that was excellent. Yeah, I want to see Johnny Gill live. He needs to, in order to have a successful album, you have to have a tour. I saw him on Instagram Live. He's like, if a venue calls me, I'll go. You need to book your own tour, Johnny Gill. Okay, so let's break down the album. The album is excellent. I got it last week. There's a bonus edition at Target with 3 extra songs. I have the standard version. Let's go through track by track. Okay. Only one that's excellent, really nice sound, modern, and old school at the same time. Fiesta is okay. That's a Latin vibe. I didn't like that. No, I remember when Lionel Richie tried to do the Latin vibes on like Cinderella and what was that song? To Love a Woman. I didn't like that at all. Just stick to your own form of music. Don't go to the Latin. Soul of a Woman. That was the number one R&B hit. Excellent. Perfect with Ralph Tresvant. That had the music video come out today. We're getting back to that. Bed on Fire, phenomenal. Best Thing, pretty good. Favorite Girl, nice. Lose a Lover, Keep a Friend, very nice. That's My Baby, nice. Home, So Hard, phenomenal. Now, yes, Whitney did have a Canada Dry commercial. That was not even intentional. Noah, what was Whitney Houston's worst hour? Whitney Houston's worst hour, I would have to say, was during the Diane Sawyer interview, not being Bobby Brown. Incredibly, she was okay most of that show, except for that Christmas episode, which I'm going to do on Whitney Houston Christmas Live. We're going to talk about One Wish. We're going to talk about that Christmas special. Oh, no, on a tour. Okay, I was talking about real life. Nothing But Love tour for sure. Yes, Patricia. Johnny Gill is an R&B legend. Bobby Brown needs to put out a new album. He's always talking about new album. I never see it coming. He had a single last year, but I guess that's good enough. Yes, D. Brown. Soul of a Woman was excellent. Whitney Houston wasn't ready for the last tour. She was told by her manager. Okay, I need to know who the manager was at that point because Pat tries to say she's the manager. She was not the manager. My favorite song off the album, Lola, is Bed on Fire, but a close second and third. Second is Perfect. Third is Soul of a Woman. So it's like those songs consecutively. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. I even got like a friend who likes rap at school into the Bed on Fire song. So, that's nice. Now. Who else should we get into? You guys like Lionel Richie music? Maybe we should talk a little bit about Lionel. Oh, he was born 2 months before that interview. I was born 1 week before the One Wish. Adam is $1 Million Bill, which is why I'm upset. I looked at if you go on Spotify, they're gonna have the hologram tour set list, so people know what to like listen to. And $1 Million Bill is not on that set list. As a matter of fact, nothing from the Just Whitney or I Look to You is on that album. And I'm like, I'm not going to see the My Love Is Your Love tour. I'm going to see the Whitney Houston hologram. So you better have songs past that album, but they don't. So I'm upset. Like, imagine opening the show with $1 Million Bill. Okay, first of all, I'll tell you that I think the show should open in a minute. Yeah, the dream. I'm not buying that. She was no manager. Yeah, I'm sure she was told. Yeah, she needed money. They was basically like going to be homeless. She would have had a lot of money if she wasn't supporting that family. You like Lionel, Lola? Look who we got over here. Lionel Richie. Lionel. What do you think of Lionel Richie as a father, though? Their relationship with Sophia Richie and Scott Disick from the Kardashians. He's not on board, and I'm not on board either. I want the Lionel Richie fragrance. He has new fragrance out for men and women. I suggest to buy it, everyone. Remember Lionel Richie when he was in The Preacher's Wife? That was very nice to see him. I'm like a One Wish, I Look to You, baby. I don't really know what era I would fall in. Yes. Lionel Richie, we like him here too. Yeah, we're gonna be getting into Lionel Richie a little bit. Yeah, he's a sweetheart. Not one bad thing ever happened to Lionel. Now, buy his new live album. This is excellent. Now, I saw Lionel Richie live in June at the DTE in Detroit. That was phenomenal. Oh my God. And then recently he and that was phenomenal too. He went to many theaters across the U.S. If anyone saw it, let me know. But that was great too. And it's been the year of Lionel Richie. It's been the year of Whitney. This was a perfect year to do a Whitney Houston fan. Because think about all the Whitney Houston. I became a Whitney Houston fan in the perfect year. Think about all these projects I dove into. Hologram Tour, Higher Love, then the Hologram Tour, then Robin Book, then Lola's Channel, like all consecutively. Patricia, hello. I've been alone with you inside my mind. Yes. Everyone, tell me what your favorite Lionel Richie song is. And I think him and Whitney Houston should have done something in the studio. But Clive Davis didn't want Whitney Houston overexposed and sacrifice all these great duets. But let me show you something. Okay. Jermaine. Look. Take Good Care of My Heart with Whitney Houston. Oh, that was on both albums. My. Wasn't that nice? Wasn't that nice? That song, that's one of my favorite Whitney Houston songs. I like Jermaine Jackson quite a bit. You guys like this album? You ever heard this album? Is something going on with the chat? Someone write a comment just to make sure we're doing okay. Let's make sure we're still going here, okay? Someone write anything. Just tell me your favorite Whitney Houston song. I want to make sure we're not offline or anything. Okay, the chat is offline. So let me just reload. Are you guys commenting? Please, someone try to leave a comment or DM me on Instagram. Any of my honey bunnies on Instagram. Are you able to leave a comment? Because we might have to start another live if that's the case. Adam or Noah, if you're out there and you're not able to write a comment, let me know on Instagram. Okay, Adam, you say it's all good? Write a comment now. Just say $1 million bill or something, just to see we're online. Just see I can see the comments because it says I can't connect to the chat. I'm sure if I'm not answering anyone's questions, but we're gonna try to. I can't see no comments though. I can't see your comments. The last one is from Patricia. Hello. If you guys are writing stuff, I can't see it. So you got to let me know. Let me see your chat. Okay. We're going to try to get this back. Or I also might have to start another live. I'm sorry for enough. I'm going to have to start another one, but we're going to keep talking. We're going to keep having a great time. If you guys are trying to write comments, I'm sorry, but I don't think it's loading. Don't leave me, though. I'm going to start a new one. Okay, Adam, so you're writing stuff. Okay, everyone, listen here. I'm going to end this live, but I'm going immediately on another live, like within seconds. So we're going to continue our chat, okay? So just bear with me now.